just like, with our lives changing, me and Caroline discussed it, and we pretty much came to the same conclusion that the brave angler is pretty much dead.
All right, go big or go home, baby.
What is up, guys? It has been a while. As you guys know, Caroline was pregnant and we were having a lot of complications during her pregnancy, and on June 2nd of last year, about 7 months ago, a little over 7 months ago, we gave birth to our lovely baby girl, Eliza Faye. And that was a very traumatic experience. It did not go, I guess the way you could say that most pregnancies or labors go. This is our first child, so we didn't really know what to expect, and we had already had so many complications during the pregnancy. Why should the labor be any different, right? But I'm gonna spare you guys the details. Anyways, we ended up being in the hospital 2 weeks after Eliza was born. She had to go over to the NICU, and it was a very, very interesting experience. Anyways, it's been a very long 7 months of not filming, and I'm gonna tell you guys, a lot of that is because I didn't really know what direction to go anymore. Everyone told me that once you have kids, it changes everything. And I didn't really believe anybody, because I had already been through so much in my life, and I've always stayed true to who I am, my goals, all that kind of stuff. And if I came across an obstacle, I found a way over it. But when they're right, they're right. I have absolutely loved spending so much time with my little girl. We've been truly blessed with her being very healthy at this point. Caroline's healthy at this point, so they'll probably come out. We just got Eliza a little life vest so she can come out on the boat. So maybe later today you guys will see her first voyage. But for the most part, I had to start thinking about what my goals were with the channel and my long-term career goals. And while it is still my dream to be a pro bass fisherman and chase this channel to the very freaking end, with Eliza in the picture now, it just kind of seems not at, even though yes, it is still like a direction I want to go, it is not the priority at this time. And so I'm kind of taking a year off of tournament fishing, and took, like I said, 7 months off of YouTube, just so I could be there for my child, help support my wife as we adjust to having our first child. And we plan on having a second one. I mean, if we weren't already crazy enough, but she's brought so much love into our life that, we want to have a second one. So, but just like, with our lives changing with Eliza, I kind of have to make a decision here on how we're going to proceed with the Brave Angler. And having a young infant and wanting to be there, and I don't want Caroline having to raise Eliza by herself, and I don't want my child to grow up without a dad, or a present dad, I should say. That being said, the days of me spending every single weekend filming for this channel on the boat and all that, especially when I have so many other responsibilities as a police officer and, maintaining my proficiency in firearms and all that kind of stuff, it kind of makes it really hard to dedicate all that time to just this channel. So me and Caroline discussed it, and we pretty much came to the same conclusion that the Brave Angler no longer is going to suffice. Because we do so much more than just bass fishing. And the thing is like, how do we, constantly put out content when we're not able to go out bass fishing as much as we used to. You know, the weather changes and all that kind of stuff, and we had to schedule everything. Now we have to schedule the baby stuff around it as well as, you know, finding time. And the best thing that we could come up with was that the channel was going to have to change. It could no longer be like, I've always been one of those, like, if you want to be successful on YouTube, you have to have a niche and you stick to your niche. You know, my niche has always been, you know, at least so far here on YouTube, is everyday guy trying to go pro bass fisherman, I guess you could say. But at the end of the day, I don't want to give up the channel. I love filming. I love editing. I love, you know, talking with you guys, and, you know, it's kind of therapeutic for me, and kind of what is the word? An outlet, you know, to where I can kind of process everything that, you know, I deal with, you know, with being a cop and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to bore you guys with that either. However, we can include everything we do. That way we have, you know, content to constantly put out to you guys, and as well as, like, it turns into more of a family channel, because at the end of the day, that has always been something that separates our channel from other people's. Like, this channel is about family and connecting with people. It's not necessarily about, you know, making money or, you know, anything else other than, like, just being an inspiration for you guys to go out, spend time outdoors, and, you know, if this is your dream, chase it. Like, that's really all this channel has always been about. That being said, you know, including everything else we do, like, you know, with the firearm stuff, camping, hiking, you know, the Brave Angler just no longer encapsulates what the direction of the channel is going to be. And while some people might say that the name of a channel don't matter, it kind of does. You know what I mean? Like, if we just keep it the Brave Angler, but, you know, you're coming and you're seeing shooting stuff, it kind of is misleading in a way. And I don't want you guys to, you know, continue to follow us and waste your time if that's all you're looking for is just bass fishing content. You know, I want you guys to, you know, be out there learning, developing your skills and all that kind of stuff. But the one benefit of our other hobbies is typically people that bass fish have the same hobbies. You know, like, we're all outdoorsmen in a sense. Like, typically we also hunt, we also do that kind of stuff, and I don't see there's really going to be a problem when it comes to maintaining interest and stuff like that. I mean, at the end of the day, I hope you guys stick around, you know, to, you know, check in with us. You know, maybe we can also bond over some of the other hobbies we might share. But yeah, as I said, Brave Angler's dead, and we have decided that we're transitioning the channel's name to Brave Natured. I feel like it does encapsulate kind of everything we do. Like, we love being out in nature, and it's not for the faint of heart. You know, driving a boat at 70 miles an hour on water, you know, where anything, you know, no seatbelts, no nothing, anything could happen, throw you from the boat. I mean, that's not for the faint of heart. You know, neither is, you know, tactical training or, you know, camping with minimal supplies, you know, having to go out and get your own supplies and forage and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, like I said, after we discussed it, we decided that we were going to be renaming the channel to Brave Natured, and expanding on all of our hobbies here rather than just bass fishing. With that, we also released our Brave Nature line, you know, kind of like developing a new logo and all that kind of stuff, which I'll show you guys right here. And I started, like, the last 6 months, I've been training really hard and, you know, regaining the proficiency I had in the military with firearms. And I decided that I am going to be starting to do the USPSA competitions, probably in carry optics or limited optics, to, you know, like I said, continue brushing up on my skills and all that kind of stuff. So we're adding that material to this channel. We're also adding, like I said, the camping, the outdoors, hiking, that kind of stuff to this channel. And like I said, all of that kind of just encompassed, Brave Nature just kind of encompasses all of that, right? Because it's just, obviously, like, it's still our name, right? So it's not changing too much. But the Brave Angler is just, like I said, it's just so one-sided to what we do. Brave nature kind of encapsulates everything we do. I appreciate your guys' support in this. You know, it's been a crazy ride with you guys creating the Brave Angler, and we love every second of all the stuff that we got to do. But at this time, it's time to evolve. But like I said, thank you guys so much for being so supportive and hanging in there with us. I understand if where we're going is no longer where you want to be. I get it. You know, like at the end of the day, like you do you, boo. I mean, this channel's not about, you know, you guys giving up on what you guys want to learn and spending your time. If this ain't what you guys want to learn or want to, you know, be a part of, I understand. You only get so much time in the day. You go do you, boo. Like, I don't mind that at all. Like, there's no hard feelings here, all right? For all you guys that want to stay and continue to support us and all that, thank you so much. You know, we love having you guys around, and, you know, we can't wait to, you know, share our endeavors with you guys. So just wait for Caroline and Eliza to get done with tot time, socializing with the other kiddos, and like I said, get her first voyage on the way. Well, guys, we just got little Eliza on the boat, and she's my good luck charm because all I caught was little 1-pounders, and we've been out here for like 5 minutes, and she's been on the boat, and you know, got a little 2.5, 3-pounder. You know,
yeah, it's a fish.
Spawn. See how she reacts to a fishy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, Herbie, it's a fish. What do you think?
Well, guys, this is Eliza Faye. She loves being on the boat. We don't know how she feels about fish just yet.
You want to touch it?
Careful, those are spinies, slimies. Now mommy's got to clean your hands. All right, let's get this one back in. Come on, sweetie. Oh, it's cold. Oh, man. Daddy still got it, huh? All right, let's see if we can't catch another.
Yeah, it was a fish, huh? What are you using?
Strike King cutworm.
Black and blue?
No, June bug.
Oh, June bug. Oh.
About this time of year, they start going for like reddish colors. I was going to use red bug, but I don't have any, so we're just rocking with what we got. We got to go back through the boat and reorganize it, see what we're low on. But, I don't know. Probably not gonna get to. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Gotta kind of see what we need to restock up on and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah, it's a dada. That's how long it's been, guys, since you've seen us. The baby says dada.
I was telling him how old she is now.
Da da da.
Like I said, the main point of today was not to.
Well, we were trying to come back sooner, but then, yeah, da da. Okay, there we go. It's okay, babe. Just watch. Look, Daddy's got a fish.
Oh, not yet. Like I said, this is the biggest one we've ever caught on this lake. Might even be a new PB. Oh, come on, babe. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Keep tension on the line, bro. I can't help you. Oh my gosh, there it is, guys. Oh yeah, we saw it. Come on, Daddy. Come on, Daddy. Grab its mouth. Babe, grab its mouth, not the line.
You gotta get closer. I got it. I got it. Oh. Woo! Probably the biggest bass I've ever caught on this lake.
Yeah, for sure.
I think my PB is still 6'2". If I remember correctly.
She's definitely got some ripped lips.
I would say probably a 5, but you're sitting on the scale.
Oh, let me move.
And it looks like the scale is dead.
It's been that long.
Yeah, scale's dead.
You don't have the other little one? Well.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, it's a fishy. It's a fishy.
Maybe just eye contact because how long it's been.
It's a fishy, huh?
No, it's dead. Well, shoot. I mean, she's definitely a 5, but we're not going to stress her out. She's getting ready. Looks like she's already given up her eggs, so she's not full belly. But then again, it could just be we're still a ways off from the spawn because of the cold fronts. So, but we can still catch big fish. That's the important thing. All right, so and it sounds like she's having her first poopy on the boat. All right. We haven't heard anything from you in a while either, Caroline.
Hey guys, how's it going? Just out here living life.
Yeah.
Living.
Oh, it's time for a nap.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
So guys, we're gonna go ahead and
Say da, da.
cut this at the end. Like I said, today it wasn't about fishing. It was mainly just, making sure our boat stays running and, Eliza's first voyage. Yeah, she's my little mini me. But we're gonna go ahead and get her back to the dock so they can go home and she can get her ready for bed. But like I said before, help us out with the new catchphrase because we have no clue. But I guess for this video, we can just say, now go catch a fish. All right, we'll catch y'all later. Yeah.